This program is brought to you by BlueBand Sports.
BlueBand Sports are committed to promoting sports, particularly motorsports, in India, including 6 rounds of the BlueBand Indian National Rally Championship across the country, from the south to the northeast. As BlueBand Sports continue their mission to unearth talent from rural India and turn them into world champions for the next generation through their Talent Haunts program.
The roads are quite rough and they can be really fast.
Lots of mechanical issues.
This was the adventurous rally.
This has been the most exciting and the challenging part, as the stages are very technical.
Welcome folks to the Robusta Rally of Kodagu 2024, Round 5 of the BlueBand Sports FMSCI 4-wheel INRC of 2024. The penultimate round was brought back to the coffee land of Kodagu for the second time in a row, witnessing rally cars cruising into the Tata Coffee Limited's Plantation technical track, which tested the man and the machine on the given tight and twisty estate roads. With an overwhelming 61 entries, a record crowd turnout was very encouraging. Coorg's sports-loving crowds gathered in full at all spectator points to cheer the participants and their favourite drivers. The day began well for the route openers from Arka Motorsports, Karnataka and Musa Sharif, supported by MRF. They managed to clock the fastest timing in the very first stage and were leading by 18 seconds. Thereon, the lead was declining. After the first service, they were unable to hold on to the lead as the previous round Rally of Hyderabad winners Gaurav Gill and Anirudh Ragnikar, supported by JK Tyre, started taking command. The speed maestro from Delhi, Gill, was forced to start on a cautious note as the intercom failed in stage 1, resulting in no calls, and he had to drive from memory. Gill bounced back brilliantly to clock the fastest times in the remaining 5 stages and took a handsome lead of over 53 seconds by the end of the day. Hassan's Jason Saldana and local co-driver Timo Udapanda from Arka Motorsports were running 3rd overall and 1st in their category INRC2, as they were 36 seconds slower to finish the day. With a 31-second lead, they stood ahead of the Himachal boys Aditya Thakur and Virendra Kashyap from Chetinath Sporting, who were overall 4th and 2nd in their category INRC2. The snap racing pair of Jahan Singh Gill from Chandigarh and Suraj Keshava Prasad from Bengaluru, for the first time this season, managed to stay within the overall top 5. Mangalurian Dean Mascarenas and Gagan Kurumbaya from Virajpet, who never sustained for over 2 kilometers in the previous round, were looking much more comfortable, with just over 2 seconds of a deficit remaining, with them 6th overall and 4th in the category INRC2.
The roads are quite rough and they can be really fast. We have really high speed sections with rough bits. It's going to add maybe 2x or 3x more on the tires. We had a great start all day long, but in the morning we had a bit of a scare because our intercom stopped working. So we actually did the whole stage without any pace notes and without any information regarding the corners. From there on, I fixed the intercom and me and Anirudh got it going, and we have almost a 55-second lead now.
Today we are overall 3rd position. In INRC2 we are leading. It was a pretty tough day for us. Very tricky stages, slippery as well, narrow and also fast stages. But I think we did quite well today.
The championship leaders from Chetinath Sporting, Mumbaikar Daraj Shroff and Bengalurian Arjun Dhirendra took a 20-second lead over Abin Rai and Arvind Dhirendra from Ideal Racing, as both the drivers dominated 3 stages against each other. Shashank Jamwal from Himachal Pradesh and Aseem Sharma from Chandigarh, driving from Arka Motorsports, were the fastest in all the 3 runs at the Anandapura stages. They also kept on improving on their own timing on every repeat run. The Chetinath Sporting pair of Jeet Jabak from Hyderabad and V. Shekhar from Coimbatore lost some time in the last stage of the day as the car stalled in one of the corners and had to restart, losing on a few seconds, and they completed the day in 4th. The pair from Ernakulam, Vishak B and Ali Abbas from Chetinath Sporting, were 14 seconds slower to finish in 5th. Bengalurians Nikhil J and Manjunath GM were in 6th position.
Today we did actually open 6th on the road, which was a decent road position. We had enough sweeping and enough lines created to follow. Into the second loop and the third loop, we being one of the front runners, we didn't get as much stage deterioration as maybe the guys further back did. Center of the stage is a lot higher because the sand has the soil is really washed away with the rainfall to the sides of the stage. So one needs to be a little more careful.
Abin Rai and Arvind Dhirendra dominated the class, followed by Arnav Pratap Singh from Gurugram and Rohit N from Bengaluru, driving from Snap Racing. They were given the scratch time in the very first stage of the day as they had no room to cross Fabit's car, which was blocking the road after brushing against a rock within the bush. The Bengaluru pair of Arjun Rajiv and Vinay Padmashali from Chetinath Sporting finished 3rd with a further 2-minute difference. The Mysuru boys Jenu Johnson in his debut rally along with Anirudh Ramesh with a huge lead of over 1 minute 46 seconds looked very stable. Harish K. N. Gowda and Mahesh Nandi from Bengaluru were in 2nd position. Praveen Dwarkanath and Karyappa KB with 54 seconds deficit were in 3rd.
Coorg, one of the most loveliest rally of the season and my personal favorite. Started off a little slow for us. We were, possibly from a championship standpoint, we were trailing behind. And overall, through this year, we've had a couple of bad runs in the previous 2 championships. So this is a very important rally for us to secure our championship spot. And day 1 are done well. I think we're leading the championship right now.
Defending champions Anushriya Gulati from Dehradun and Karan Okta from Jubbal, representing Arka Motorsports, dominate the class and were the fastest in all the 6 stages. They had a healthy lead of 1 minute 44 seconds over the Pune-based driver Nikita Takale, along with Raghuram Saminathan from Coimbatore, supported by JK Tyre, driving from Snap Racing. While their teammate Phoebe Nongram from Shillong, along with Nash Ross from Hyderabad, with a difference of 2 minutes and 36 seconds, were in 3rd. Championship leaders from Bengaluru, Harshita Raj Gowda, along with Pramod Raman, were facing drive shaft issues in their car and they stood 4th.
Today was quite technical and tricky. We drove as hard as we could, but I think we couldn't extract the best out of the car because the car was absolutely amazing and felt great. but it was tricky. So I think we need to go back, work a lot on our driving for technical stages like Coorg. And we felt we were going extremely fast because of the tunnel effect, but the timings said otherwise. Having said that, we are still leading today in the women's category. So that's a great positive for us.
Localites Darshan Nachappa and Abhinav Ganapati were in full command right from the beginning, as they had a lead of 42 seconds over the Bengaluru pair of Sanjay Agarwal and Dheeraj Mane. Dr. Akar Sundar and Ravi Kumar, also from Bengaluru, with a further 1 minute 12 seconds, had finished the day in third. At the end of the first leg in the INRC overall category, the privateer team of Gaurav Gill and Anirudh Ragnikar were in the lead ahead of two Arca Motorsports cars. In second was Karnataka and Musa Sharif, and in third place, Jason Saldana and Timoda Panda. In INRC 2, Jason Saldana and Timoda Panda from Arca Motorsports were leading ahead of the Chetinath sporting car of Aditya Thakur and Virendra Kashyap. Jahan Singh Gill and Suraj Keshava Prasad were third for Snap Racing. In INRC 3, Chetinath Sporting had the upper hand as the Rai Shroff and Arjun Dhirendra were in the lead ahead of the Ideal Racing pair of Amin Rai and Arvind Dhirendra. Shashank Jamwal and Aseem Sharma were third for Arca Motorsports. In the classic category, Jenu Johnson and Anirudh Ramesh were in the lead, the privateer team followed by another privateer in Harish K. and Gowda with his co-driver Mahesh Nandi. In third place for Cast Motorsports was Praveen Dwarkanath with Kariyappa KB. And in the Gypsy class, Darshan Nachappa and Abhinav Ganapati for Osprey Racing had their team in the lead, with the privateer pair of Sanjay Agarwal and Dheeraj Mane following home in second, with Dr. Akar Sundar and Ravi Kumar not far behind in third. And in the women's class, Anushriya Gulati and Karan Okta for Arca Motorsports had the lead, with Nikita Takale and Raghunam Saminathan, the privateer team, following home in second, and third place with Phoebe Nongram and Nash Ross from Snap Racing. Welcome back to the day 2 of the penultimate championship battle of the season. Today's leg decides whether the champions are going to be crowned in this rally, or does the battle continue till the final round at the K1000 rally. 7 times national champion Gaurav Gill displayed enough speed and skill to emerge triumphant in the Robusta Rally. Notching up his second straight win after the success on the Rally of Hyderabad last month, the Arjuna awardee Gaurav Gill, along with co-driver Anirudh Ragnikar supported by JK Tyre, was in superb form and exhibited controlled aggression on the final day, as he set out with only intention of bringing his car back safely to the finish. He began the day with a 53-second advantage, which he extended it by another 27 seconds for a comfortable win, and he bagged the full 40 points. The win saw Gaurav Gill drawing closer to the table topper Karnataka. With 1 minute 20 seconds difference between the pair of Karnataka and Musa Sharif from Arca Motorsports awarded by MRF Tyre, they finished in second position, but they managed to stay on top in the championship race with a 25-point advantage over the third finishers Aditya Thakur and Virendra Kashyap, supported by MRF and Sidwin from Chetinath Sporting. In spite of boards falling off from the sump guard in the final stage of the rally, this pair managed to complete the podium with a difference of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. They upped the game in the last stage and by 1 second took overall third place and won the INRC 2 class, defeating the Karnataka pair of Jason Saldana and Timo Udapanda from Arca Motorsports. Jason failed to capitalize on his day 1 31-second lead. He began the day with a 31-second advantage and had to drive from stage 11 onwards till the rally finish with a cut lower arm, due to which they slided down and missed the overall podium. However, they finished second in their category, INRC 2. Dean Mascarenas and Gagan Kurumbaya, supported by MRF and Sidwin, climbed one position up and had to finish overall 5th with 23 seconds difference, and they powered their way from 11th to 3rd in the class to finish the day with a 23-second difference. Similarly, Raj Shroff and Arjun Dhirendra from Jetinath Sporting finished in 6th position with a further 10-second difference. Managing to complete the rally for the first time this season were the pair of defending champions Arjun Rao Arur and Satish Kumar Rajgopal from Mandovi Racing, supported by MRF in 7th.
One of my favorite places to rally for sure. I love the Plantations, I love the region. It's amazing to be here and, can't ask for a better result. We had a little bit of a slow start because of some navigation issues in the helmet systems. But we were quick to fix it, me and Anirudh. So from there on, we just controlled the rally and I'm glad to be back with the perfect set of tires from JK Tyre and, couldn't have asked for a better result.
We had lots of mechanical issues. Every stage we had so many problems, but we still managed to finish. It was a bit stressed, but fortunately we finished the rally and we are now leading INRC 2 championship. And unfortunately we couldn't do too much, but it's okay. Whatever is there, I'm just happy.
Raj Shroff and Arjun Dhirendra from Jetinath Sporting kept their day 1 position intact to win the class with a difference of 1 minute and 7 seconds. Arnav Pratap Singh and Rohit N from Snap Racing finished second as they scaled 8 positions up from the day 1 finish. The pair of Jeet Jabak and V. Sekar from Chetinath Sporting did manage to climb 1 position up to secure a podium finish with a 43-second difference.
Took this last stage very calm, very cool. Really taking 0 risks. But we pushed the previous stage because there's always that possibility something will happen in the last stage like we had in Hyderabad and lost out. So played it smart, kept ourselves on the road. Unfortunate result for Shashank, but we had no choice but to push his buttons.
Arnav Pratap Singh and Rohit N from Snap Racing climbed 1 position up from their overnight finish with a lead of 1 minute 42 seconds. They won the class. The ideal racing pair of Abhin Rai and Arvind Dhirendra slipped down from their dominant day 1 position, where they were ahead with 27 seconds ahead of the lead. Eventually, they finished ahead of the 3rd position finishers with 1 minute 21 seconds difference, with the Chetinath Sporting pair of Arjun Rajiv and Vinay Padmashali in 3rd. Nikita Takale along with Raghuram Saminathan finished in 4th. Tanika Shanbag in her debut rally finished in 5th position along with her father Sanket Shanbag. They rejoined on the final day as they had to pull out of day 1 due to ECU issues.
Jump was fantastic. Loved going flat out on these stages. We were flying throughout the stages. We managed to do some decent timings and we loved to drive on these Sunday stages. They were flat out technical. We had some fabulous jumps and now thankfully we've got got a positive result. We're looking forward to the podium, and we've gathered some nice championship points. And the fight is on. We'll attack the K1000 rally now and hope that we seal the championship.
It was the second straight win of the season for defending champion Anushya Gulati along with Karan Okta from Arka Motorsports. They attained this with a lead of 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Privateer Nikita Takale from Pune and Raghuram Saminathan from Coimbatore finished in second position. Shillong's Phoebe Nogram along with Nash Ross from Hyderabad with 11 minutes and 31 seconds difference finished in third after a dramatic drive in SS10. Even as the unhooked front bonnet covered the windscreen after the jump, she managed to finish the stage in the same condition. Championship leader from ANA Motorsports, Bengalurians Harshita Rajgowda along with Pramod Raman finished fourth. Tanika Shanbag finished fifth in a debut rally along with Sanket Shanbag.
We just won the women's class here at the Rally of Coorg, and I think I owe it all to Arka Motorsport and Leela sir and Karna, because the car was absolutely amazing, and we wouldn't be here without their help, support, guidance, and today. This was one of the unforgettable moments for me, because from the beginning I had issues with my car. I couldn't do it well. My timings were bad. I felt really bad. I thought I'll not complete this event, but God's grace, I guess, and luck is on my side. So I guess I'm still on the championship board, and one of the best experience I can say.
It was a debut win for the Mysuru youngster Jenu Johnson along with Anirudh Ramesh as they dominated the rally right from the start till the end with a lead of 2 minutes and 51 seconds. The pair of Praveen Dwarkanath and Karyappa KV from CAS Motorsports climbed one position up from their previous day finish. They finished in second position. Championship leaders, the husband and wife team from ANA Motorsports, Anishant S and Anisha Mehta, completed the podium. Harish K. and Gowda and Mahesh Nandi were unable to hold on to their day one second position, and they finished fifth.
Actually, we are happy to have finished, third in the category today. If you look at in championship, we finished second in the championship points, but still we are leading by 2 points going into K1000. Every rally has its challenges. We had a rougher stage in Coimbatore, the K1000 stage. Compared to that, these stages were a little rough, but it was very fast though. And leg 2 was very fast. The third section became, a bit rough.
Local boys Darshan Nachappa along with Abhinav Ganapati held on to their day one top finish by the end of the day, and they had won with a lead of 3 minutes and 51 seconds over the championship leaders Baljinder Singh Dillon and Gautam CP from ANA Motorsports. They broke their suspension twice in the rally and managed to finish second nonetheless. Localites Karyappa KG along with Gaurav Ayyappa with a 9-second difference stood third. Sanjay Agarwal and Dheeraj Mane slipped 2 positions down from second to fourth on the final day with a 2 minutes and 4-second difference. Localite Karyappa Mekerera along with Vignesh Mahalingam from Osprey Racing finished fifth. Dr. Akar Sundar along with Ravi Kumar had to pull out in the first stage of the final day as they hit a dropped out car on the stage while exiting.
Great, awesome track. Just got caught with some previous car. But yeah, we have a good lead. I think easily around 5+. It feels amazing, nothing like it. Being a localite and winning the home rally.
At the end of the rally, it was yet another win for Gaurav Gill and Anirudh Ragnikar, the privateer team winning by over a minute ahead of Karnataka and Musa Shiri from Arka Motorsports. Third place belonged to Aditya Thakur and Virendra Kashyap from Chetinath Sporting. But in the INRC 2 class, it was victory for Aditya Thakur and Virendra Kashyap, the Chetinath Sporting pair getting a big win ahead of the Arka Motorsports team pair of Jason Saldana and Timoda Panda. A privateer team was in third, with Dean Mascarenas and Gagan Korumbaya finishing on the podium. In INRC 3, Darai Shroff and Arjun Dhirendra finished at the top for Chetinath Sporting. In second place was Arnav Pratap Singh along with Rohit N from Snap Racing, and third place belonged to Jeet Jabak and V Sekar, also from Chetinath Sporting. A first win is always special, and that feeling would have felt so good for Jenu Johnson and Anirudh Ramesh as they won the classic car category. Cas Motorsports had their car in second with Praveen Dwarkanath and Karyappa KB piloting it, and third place belonged to Anishant S and Anisha Mehta from ANA Motorsports. In the Gypsy class, Osprey Racing had a win. Darshan Nachappa and Abhinav Ganapati took the team to the top of the podium, and they were followed by Baljinder Singh Dillon and Gautam CP in second for ANA Motorsports, and Karyappa KG and Gaurav Ayyappa in third, also for Osprey. In the women's category, it was yet another victory for Anushriya Gulati and Karan Okta from Arka Motorsports. Nikita Takale and Raghuram Saminathan were over 3 minutes behind, and in third was Phoebe Nongram and Nash Ross from Snap Racing. And lastly, in the JINRC category, only a minute separated the top two, with the victory going towards Arnav Pratap Singh and Rohit N from Snap Racing. Abhin Roy and Arvind Dhirendra were a close second, with third place going to Arjun Rajiv and Vinay Padmashali from Chetinath Sporting.
So we come to the end of the cool round of the INRC. I think a lot of things have changed in this particular rally because you don't just generally get to see so much in the last rally where the whole championship is completely decided. So I guess it's nail biting to the very end, and I guess we're going to have a thrilling 6th round at K1000 in Tumkur and Bangalore.
Lost in the digital maze? Struggling to keep up with the latest tech trends? Point Perfect Technology Solutions. We push the limits of perfection. We elevate your business with cutting-edge solutions. Enterprise business solutions, web and mobile app development, BPO services, data science and AI, digital marketing, translation and localization services. From web and mobile app development to data science and AI, we empower businesses to succeed in the digital age. Our global presence: India, USA, Singapore, and UAE.
This program is brought to you by BlueBand Sports.
We're here at the Rally of Hyderabad.
By far the most difficult INRC I think in years.
We have to be very, very careful. It's all about controlling the speed and controlling the rally, you know.
Welcome folks to the fourth round of the BlueBand Sports FMSCI Indian National Rally Championship 2024. The Rally of Hyderabad, which is back on the calendar for the second consecutive time since last year after a span of 12 years. The two special stages in the rally are expected to give direction to the championship battles, which are currently in the middle with 3 more rounds to go, including this rally. It was a testing time for the championship frontrunners Aditya Thakur, Harkrishan Wadia and Karnataka, as they were locked up in a very close battle with 3 points separating them. Midway ahead of the championship, defending champion Arjun Rao supported by MRF, Gaurav Gill supported by JK Tyre, was still striving for the season's first win. The championship leader who began the day with the 3 points advantage was the stage opener. But the stage opening is never easy if not experienced. You tend to lose a lot of time. They fought back and managed to scale up to overall 4th before the start of the final stage. Later, the sun rays were creating a hurdle in visibility and they crashed while taking on a double jump, damaging their gearbox. Championship contenders from Arka Motorsports, the pair of Karnataka and Musa Sharif, supported by MRF, were facing electrical issues which were sorted out in the first service, but they were unable to climb up the table and had to finish 9th. The only Arjuna awardee in motorsports and 7-time national champion Gaurav Gill, along with Anirudh Ragnikar, supported by JK Tyre, running on a left-hand drive Ford Fiesta with 2 back-to-back DNFs, was looking for his first finish and first win of the season as well. Gill consolidated a lead of 16 seconds in the very first stage of the day, though was not the quickest in the second stage, but held on to the top position until the first service. With not much beating to the car, he headed out off service to further improve on his own previous timing to be the fastest man in the remaining 2 stages as well, thus dominating the day with a 57-second lead. The ANA Motorsports pair from Bengaluru, Chetan Shivram and Shiva Prakash, were the only pair clocking timings closer to Gill. Driving a fully prepared Fiat Abarth Punto with a limited seat time on dirt, they were fastest in stage 2 but were unable to be a threat to the leaders as they were about 25 seconds behind till the start of the last stage of the day. Once scratch time was allotted, the gap extended to 57 seconds. With less than 2 minutes of a difference between the pair of Jason Saldana from Mangaluru and Timu Udapanda from Coorg, driving for Arka Motorsports, finished 3rd in the order. The Bengaluru pair of Ritesh Gotadar M and Suraj M with further 19-second difference were in 4th position. Keralites Fabit Emmer and Milan George from Chetinath Sporting, supported by MRF, were facing setup issues. They also missed a call and went off track in the first stage, which added to their time loss. Once it was rectified in the service after 2 stages, they managed to reduce the deficit to 25 seconds and finish in the top 5.
Well, we had a great day today at the Hyderabad rally. We had planned to use different compound tires because the stages were quite different from each other. There are different surfaces and different types of tire wear was expected. In the morning, we wanted to ensure that we have a comfortable lead. After a couple of stages, we had a decent lead. So now we've ended the day with 25 or 30 second lead over the other guys. Having tested these tires, we know what we can expect tomorrow at the stages with the different compound of tires that we have. So looking forward to tomorrow and ensure that we get the car back home on the podium.
4 of the INRC 2 toppers did manage to finish within the overall top 5. The leader, Chetan Shivram, had a hold over the class with a lead margin of 53 seconds. After winning the two-wheel drive Thailand RAAT Championship 2023, Jason Saldana along with Timmu Udapanda were aiming for their first podium finish of the season. They managed to stay ahead of the 3rd position Bengaluru privateers pair of Ritesh Gotadar and Suraj M with a lead of 19 seconds. With the same amount of lead, the pair of Fabit Ahmer and Milan George managed to keep Sahil Khanna and Arjun SSB from Snap Racing behind them.
It was interesting, very good. The 2 stages were difficult stages, I should say. We did face a lot of loose patches and a lot of good straights as well. So it kind of suited us. It was very technical. I think it was a brilliant drive. It was a new car for us. First time we were putting it on dirt.
Arnav Pratap Singh and Rohit N from Snap Racing were the leaders in the category INRC 3, and parallelly, they were running overall 6th after day 1. Coming in second with a 5-second deficit were the pair of Niraj Shroff and Arjun Dhirendra from Chetinath Sporting. The youngest of all, Arjun Rajiv, along with Vinay Padmashali from Chetinath Sporting, supported by MRF with a 19-second difference, were in 3rd. Abin Rai, along with Moeddin Jashir, were aiming for a podium, but they were slower by 28 seconds. While Chandan M. Gowda and Venu Ramesh Kumar from Arka Motorsports found themselves secured in 5th.
Well, a tough, challenging rally, a very fast and technical rally. We finally, thanks to God, we got some good rhythm in the car and we are putting in really good times and all throughout the stages. Coming back, we were very fast in all the stages. Lucky to have finished the rally and we got a great setup with the car, had a good feeling.
The ladies class championship leader Harshita Gowda along with Pramod Raman had a bad day, as they had to pull out of stage 1 due to drive shaft issues. Defending champion Anushriya Gulati, co-driven by Karan Okta from Arka Motorsports, were in the lead, followed by Nikita Takale and Arvind Dhirendra from Snap Racing, supported by JK Tyre in second. The pair of Phoebe Nongrum and celebrity navigator Arvind KP were in 3rd. At the end of day 1 in the INRC category, the lead belonged to Gaurav Gill and Anirudh Ragnikar, the privateers, leading by over a minute from the pair of Chetan Shivram and Shiv Prakash of ANA Motorsports. Jason Saldana and Timmu Udapanda were 3rd for Arka Motorsports. In INRC 2, Chetan Shivram and Shiv Prakash of ANA Motorsports had the lead by over a minute from Jason Saldana and Timmu Udapanda, who had a small margin ahead of Ritesh Gotadar M and Suraj M. In the INRC 3 class, it was Arnav Pratap Singh and Rohit N from Snap Racing who were leading this category, ahead of Niraj Shroff and Arjun Dhirendra of Chetinath Sporting who were in second, and their teammates Arjun Rajiv and Vinay Padmashali in 3rd. In the Gypsy Challenge, Baljinder Singh Dillon and Gautam CP of ANA Motorsports had the lead, followed by privateers Dr. Akash Sundar and Ravi Kumar in second, and Sachin and Anand Raj in third. In the classic cars category, it was the privateer team of Praveen Dwarkanath and Arun V who had the lead, ahead of ANA Motorsports' pair of Anishant S and Anish Amita. In third place was Sheikh Hussain Pasha and his co-driver Ashfaq Afreed, also privateers.
This program is brought to you by BlueBand Sports.
लोग समझते हैं जीत एक ट्रिक होती है, जी नहीं, ये एक टेक्निक होती है। जीत परफॉर्मेंस का नया फॉर्मुलेशन होती है। फर्क इतना ही होता है हार और जीत में, जितना कुछ और या स्पीड में।
इसलिए कहता हूं, चुनो जीत को, चुनो स्पीड को। Speed, high performance petrol from Bharat Petroleum.
After the end of day 1, the day 2 will see the drivers heading towards the final 2 stages, while the first one will be run in reverse direction and the second one in forward, for a total of a 36.5 km special stage. The cool-headed god of Gill, along with Aniruddha Ragnikar, supported by JK Tyre, after being the fastest in one of the stages, had to just complete and bring the car home. With a 57-second overnight lead advantage, he extended it to 1 minute and 20 seconds for his first win of the season. Similar was the case of Chetan Shivram and Shiva Prakash. He tried to cut down the lead on the leader but was impossible as the lead was huge, but was a second faster in the final stage of the day and finished safely in second position. They had began the day with a 53-second lead over Jason and Thimu, who slided down the order. Hamid Ahmed, along with Milan George from Chetinath Sporting, supported by MRF, began the day from 5th position and were 22 seconds behind Jason, who was running in 3rd. Hamid was clocking and improving on his previous day timings, which made way onto the podium with a further 1 minute 26 second difference by climbing up 2 positions. Karnataka and Musa Sharif from Arka Motorsports, supported by MRF, scaled up from day 1's 9th position to finish 4th, as they fell short of 2 seconds to find a place on the podium. Karna, who was tied on points with Harkrishan Wadia before the start, found himself on the top of the championship table after this round. The Arka Motorsports driver Jason Saldana, along with Thimu Udapanda, was looking very comfortable in 3rd position, and the same place finish would have retained their overnight position. But in the final stage of the rally, leakage in the turbo pipe caused power drop and slided him down 2 places to finish in 5th.
All these several rallies for me, but then you have your high time and your low time. I guess you just got to hang in there and make sure you keep fighting in ranks to JK Tires. It was an absolute pleasure. We've got some different compound of tires that's been given to us for this rally, and we've worked our thoughts and our expectations, and I'm really happy to have a controlling and a demanding GM. Non-stop development for sure, and definitely in every rally non-stop.
All the podium finishers of INRC2 were in the overall top 5 as well. Chetan Shivram and Shiva Prakash from ANA Motorsports were the toppers. Hamid Ahmed and Milan George from Chetinath Sporting, supported by MRF, finished in 2nd position. Jason Saldana and Thimu Udapanda from Arca Motorsports completed the podium. Sahil Khanna, who had to rush out to participate in the FIA Motorsport Games along with Arjun SSV from Snap Racing, finished 4th.
It was a very fast stage. You needed to keep the revs very high through the stage because 400 meters, 500 meters straights, we normally don't get easily in a rally. So this was fabulous. So you really had to know where your braking points are. Inside, once you got into the stage, there was a lot of high-speed corners, very high speed. So setting the car up for those corners and everything was a real pleasure. We had a really superb time on that last. Yeah, it's a good comeback for us. I think it's a superb entry of the Abarth into rallying and looking forward to the rest of the season.
INRC3 formed 60% of the total entries. Hence, the organisers decided to honour the top 5 instead of the top 3 in this rally. The pair of Arnav Pratap Singh and Rohit N from Snap Racing, apart from winning the class, also finished 6th overall. They were also the winners in the junior INRC category. Raj Shroff along with Arjun Dhirendra from Chetanath Sporting were 13 seconds slower to finish in 2nd position. Birthday boy Arjun Rajiv along with Vinay Padmashali from Chetanath Sporting with less than a second margin had to settle for 3rd. Abin Rai and Moeddin Jashir from Ideal Racing finished 4th. Chandan M. Gowda and Venu Ramesh Kumar from Arca Motorsports retained their overnight 5th position as they knew there was no point to push hard since the difference was over 30 seconds. The championship leaders in the class, Lokalite Jeet Jabak along with V. Shekhar from Chetanath Sporting, were stuck on a swampy patch in stage 1 and rejoined on the final day and completed the rally.
Hyderabad Rally, I think we need more of such kind of events with fast corners. We had like so many third gear corners, and I love to drive like high speed rallies and where we have like fast corners. Somewhere there are very fast sections where you actually have to just go flat out and you can't think, you just have to go. So let's see, it's been a great time. Thanks to the organizers and my team and my co-driver. We've done really well and looking forward to the next round.
In the ladies class, the defending champions Dehradun pair of Anushriya Gulati along with Karan Okta from Arca Motorsports with a total time of 1 hour 55 minutes and 26 seconds were the winners of the class. Pune's Nikita Takale along with Bengaluru's Arvind Dhirendra supported by JK Tyre with a difference of 2 minutes and 56 seconds finished 2nd. Shillong's Phoebe Nongram along with Arvind KP, a celebrity from Karnataka representing Snap Racing, completed the podium with a 1 minute 48 second difference. The championship leader Harshita Raj Gowda along with Pramod Raman, both from Bengaluru, had to rejoin on day 2 after they had to withdraw on day 1 due to drive shaft issues, and they retained their championship dominance.
Yesterday was a good yet tough day. Today was a lot more promising and I think today was good for us. and I'm glad that this rally is over now. I learned how to come and think with my co-driver especially, because I think that was the highlight for us this rally. I think together as a driver, if you trust the pace notes, you can drive much better. So I think I really owe this drive to Karan, especially Neela sir and Karna. They worked tirelessly on my car. I mean, all the credit goes to them.
In the FMSCI Classic Challenge, the husband-wife pair of Anishant and Amita Anish from Bengaluru of ANA Motorsports won the class. Sheikh Hussain Pasha from Hyderabad and Ashfaq Afreed from Satupalli finished in second position. While Praveen Dwarkanath from Bengaluru and Arun V from Tirupur finished third.
Well, we came into Hyderabad thinking, yes, it's going to be a very tough terrain, and as per our thought, yes, it was a very tough terrain. We managed to do the best timings, through the stages. It was never difficult sitting with the wife. We had our own chemistry, let it be in car and out car, and we managed to be the fastest, and yes, we are the winner of our category, FMSCI Classic Challenge.
After many twists and turns, the class results were altered thrice, and yet the provisional Dr. Akar Sundar from Chikmagaluru and Ravi Kumar from Bengaluru initially were declared the winners, but they slided down to fourth and had to miss the podium. The ANA Motorsports pair of Baljinder Singh Dhillon along with Gautam CP were declared the winners with a total time of 2 hours, 4 minutes, 39.8 seconds. The Hyderabad pair of Sachin and Anand Raj were 1 minute 8 seconds slower to finish in second position. And the Bengaluru pair of Sanjay Agarwal and Dheeraj Mane completed the podium with a 27-second deficit. Karyappa Mekarera from Coorg, along with Vignesh Mahalingam, were leading the rally till the second stage, but clutch shaft issues hindered their run and they finished in 5th position at the end. The pair of Uday Pilani and Shehraz Ahmed from Chetinath Sporting began their final day with a comfortable lead of 1 minute 47 seconds, and that was further extended to 4 minutes and 52 seconds, and they thus won the Star of Hyderabad class with a total time of 1 hour 58 minutes 48.7 seconds. Amit Sanghi along with Dinky Varghese KF from Arka Motorsports finished second, which they had retained since day one, with 21 seconds of a further difference between the privateers pair of Shravan Kumar Kutur along with Nash Ross, and they finished third. At the end of day 2 and at the end of the rally in the INRC overall class, it was victory for Gaurav Gill and Anil Ragnikar, supported by JK Tyre, as they had a minute-long advantage over the ANA Motorsports pair of Chetan Shivram and Shiv Prakash. They were followed in P3 by the Chetinath Sporting team pair of Abid Ahmed and Milan George. In INRC2, Chetan Shivram and Shiv Prakash took the big win for ANA Motorsports, as they were followed in second by Fabid Ahmed and Milan George for Chetinath Sporting. Jason Saldana and Timo Udapanda from Arka Motorsports round off the podium. In INRC3, the win belonged to Arnav Pratap Singh and Rohit N from Snap Racing. This time though, there were 4 other cars on the podium with them. Dharaj Shroff and Arjun Dhirendra in second, Arjun Rajiv and Vinay Padmashali in third, Amin Roy and Mohdin Jashir in P4, and Chandan M. Gowda and Venu Ramesh Kumar in P5. And glory belonged to Anishant S and Anish Amita from ANA Motorsports in the classic car category. In second was the pair of Sheikh Hussain Pasha and Ashfaq Afreed, the privateers, and in third was the pair of Praveen Dwarkanath and Arun V, who also ran private. And it was yet another win for Baljinder Singh Dhillon and Gautam CP from ANA Motorsports in the Gypsy Challenge. Second belonged to the privateer team of Sachin and Anand Raj, and in P3 was also a privateer team, this time of Sanjay Agarwal and Dheeraj Mani.
So I think we've been gifted in some form, I should say, because getting such a large parcel of land and having flowing corners, flowing stages, I think it's been great that the team has put in a lot of efforts to ensure that we can give a faster rally per se than all the other rallies before this. So I guess this is going to be an event that has come to stay, because 19 years later we have come here last year and we did have some teething issues, but this year all the teething issues are solved, and I think everyone loved the stages. There were not many car failures. Last year we had close to 30 car failures. This time probably it's about few DNFs, like 5 or 6. So, and none of them were due to the track issues or something like that. So I guess we have done some good work on the track, and it's going to be a faster race than this next year.
Four rounds down, 2 more to go. Next up is the penultimate round of the championship, the Robusta Rally of Kodagu, and we will be back next weekend in Coorg as the BlueBand Sports FMSCI and Indian National Rally Championship 2024 comes to its close. See you there, folks.
Lost in the digital maze? Struggling to keep up with the latest tech trends? Point Perfect Technology Solutions. We push the limits of perfection. We elevate your business with cutting-edge solutions. Enterprise business solutions, web and mobile app development, BPO services, data science and AI, digital marketing, translation and localization services. From web and mobile app development to data science and AI, we empower businesses to succeed in the digital age. Our global presence: India, USA, Singapore, and UAE.